Hi, and welcome back to the challenge. Today we're going to work on side bending and balance. So this is going to be our last educational part of week 1. So let's just get started with a little seated meditation. I recommend, since it's difficult to sit up straight with your legs in this position, for most of us it might look a little more like this, unless you already get some type of other kind of practice going on, flexibility and strength. Sit up, elevate the hips like with a block or a couple blankets or a pillow so you can sit up tall. Then rest your hands on your thighs. Lift your heart up without pushing forward from your middle. Close your eyes and take 3 conscious breaths. Visualize your lungs slowly expanding. Feel a brief pause at the top of the in-breath before you let it out. Let your mind be focused on your breath and the feeling inside your body. Go inward. Then open your eyes and bring your fingertips to your side. So now as you sit your left hip down, reach your left arm up and over, start to crawl your fingertips over. Stacey, I don't know if it feels like you're too high, if you need to come down. If you already have good posture and you're too high, it'll feel like unsteady. You're like, you might tip over the leaning tower. You're okay? You can talk, it's okay. Inhale, come back up and change sides. Take your right arm up. Okay, so now as you're holding on this side, reach down to your right outer hip and then imagine that your right side body, these side ribs, they're like gills, and you could breathe through your side body gills. And your waist, even in your outer hip, even here in your neck, you could breathe into your gills. And then come back up. Nice. Wow, now come onto your hands and your knees. Put your right hand behind your head. And as you inhale, turn your chest open to the right. As you exhale, bring your right elbow towards your left arm. Inhale, open up, twist, rotate. Exhale, bring your right elbow to your left arm. Inhale, twist, rotate, open up. And then exhale, slide your left hand over here behind your right wrist, right hand behind your left wrist. Stretch your spine longer, and then let the skin on your back ribs smooth towards your right hand. So you're spinning deeper, but you're keeping your hips level, you're staying even on your knees and your feet. So it's almost like a counter rotation in your hips, but don't try to counter rotate. Just keep it steady. Come back to center, left hand behind your head. And as you inhale, turn your chest open. And exhale, slide the elbow to, my bad. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left elbow towards your right arm. Inhale, open back up. And then exhale, slide your hand. Press down even through your shins, through your feet. Stretch the spine longer, and then smooth the skin on your back ribs towards your left hand. Come back up onto your hands. Okay, now keep your hips balanced right over top of your knees, and then one hand at a time, start to walk your hands forward. Now, we've been jumping right into the practice, and I would say that some of the stuff that we're doing is more level 1, 2 than a true level 1. For somebody who's just beginning, I would have them do downward dog more like this, or even with their hands on a chair. That's for people who are really stiff, or they start to have wrist issues because they just haven't built upper body strength. So you can always modify. You can do this pose, you can do child's pose instead. The stuff that isn't working for you, just toss it out. Don't do it. The stuff that is working, keep doing it. And over time, as you keep practicing, you'll get better at everything. It's not a race. So you just take it at your own pace. Walk your hands back under your shoulders now, and then either stretch into child's pose or down dog. Okay, now in your down dog, take your feet outer shoulder distance apart, wide apart. Almost take them the width of the mat. And then spin your heels way up. Lift your hips up as high as you can. As you press even into your hands, spin your heels all the way over to the left. So both heels get a spot on the mat. And then breathe into the stretch on your right side body. Now, if this is too much, you can do the same stretch from child's pose. Spin your heels back up and all the way over to the right. Breathe into your left side gills. Spin your heels back up. And then with your feet wide apart again, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Little bend in your knees, let your head drop. Then keep the feet wide like that and walk your hands forward along the mat, but pretend like I got a rope on your hips pulling you straight back. And then see if you can get the hands flat and walk them a little further out. And then hold there. You got the rope on your hips again, pulling them up and back. Maybe you can walk another handprint out. Oh, but then pull the hips up and back once you get the hands flat again. And then come into plank pose. Sore wrist people, you just set your knees down. Otherwise, holding here in your plank, challenging your plank, see if you can keep everything long and then just raise your right leg up an inch without disturbing your plank. Change, raise your left leg up an inch. Change, right leg up an inch. Feel the heat building. Keep your front body lifted. Change, left leg up an inch. Good, now set that foot down, lie on your belly. Stretch your arms all the way forward. Modified locust, reach back to your toes. Now turn your thumbs up and karate chop the pinky finger side of your hand down. Engage your triceps, engage the under armpit. Bend back into cactus position, keeping your head down. Integrating the stuff we did yesterday from back bend day. And then stretch your arms straight back, lift your shoulders, head, chest up. Now place your hands next to your side ribs and roll into baby cobra. Roll your heart forward. Hold there, or if you have the mobility and you like to roll into that full up dog, go for that. And then stretch back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, make a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet and inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale the arms to your side, Samastiti. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into a flat back, elongate. Step into a plank position. Lower down slowly onto your belly. Reach your arms straight back. Inhale into modified locust. Lift your shoulders, head, chest up. Scoop up from your pelvis. Lower your chest back down. Press up onto hands and knees or straight up into plank, but keep your body like a plank, either one that you do, from your tail to your head. And back into down dog. Look in between your hands. Walk your feet all the way forward or step or hop up. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press into your feet, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into a flat back. Step back, plank pose. Lower onto your belly. Arms back, inhale, modified locust. So we're building strength in your back muscles. For most of us, the back muscles are turned off. So when you press the hands down, feel the blades come onto the back, feel the lats engage, reach your sternum forward, and then lift your hands up an inch without losing that feeling in your back, staying turned on. Buttocks into your heels. Lower your chest down, and then press up into plank pose or press into hands and knees. Stretch back into dog pose or child's. So just being on your wrist this much, like when we go into these challenges, inevitably, that for some of you guys, you're going to feel like you're overdoing it to be on your hands this much. So again, knees down, child's pose, that's fine. Walk your feet forward to the front. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Now with your right hand, take a hold of your left wrist. Press into your left heel and reach up and over to the right. Keep stretching down from your hips into your feet. Scoop up from your pelvis, up into your hand. Lift from the pelvic floor, up through the pelvis, up through the heart. Breathe down through your hips into your feet. Come back up and change sides. Take a hold of the right wrist and reach up and over. Good. Come back up and bring your arms down at your side. Here we go. Chair torture. Inhale into chair pose. Sit your hips back. Right hand on your right hip. Reach up higher from your side body up through your pinky, and then twist. Hook your left elbow to your right knee. Now when you go to twist, the knees are going to want to twist and your body's going to want to twist too. So instead, reach your tailbone straight back through the imaginary line down the middle of your mat and your crown straight out in between. Then as you press down into your elbow, lift your heart up, join your palms together. Let your hips sit back and down towards knee height, but then keep lifting your heart up and away. Last part, let the skin on your back smooth and turn towards your left knee. And then fingertips to the ground, fold forward. Back into chair, sit your buttock back, raise your arms up, scoop up the front of your pelvis like we practiced on back bend day. Left hand onto your hip, reach up higher past your right fingers, and twist, hook your elbow to your knee. Inhale to find your length, tail straight back, crown forward. Then join your palms together. Now as your butt drops lower, lift your chest up. Remember our tendency, we could just hang out all day like, hunched over like, oh, this, yeah, I can do yoga. It's super easy. No, we're going to turn everything on. Each pose has to have this balance of effort, but at the same time surrender. This is just all surrender. And fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale into a flat back. Step back into your plank. Lower controlled onto your belly. Arms back, locust, lift the shoulders, head, chest up. Then lift the hands up too. So I like how Stacy's pushing down with the hands to get those back muscles to turn on first. And then see if you can lift the hands without losing it. Do your shoulders round when you lift your hands? Lower back down and press up into plank. Stretch back into downward dog. Warrior one, step your right foot. Set up your back heel. Inhale, come up. Hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. Hold in your plank. Right knee to right elbow. Change, left knee to left elbow. Stretch back into down dog. Step your left foot up. Warrior one. Inhale, come up. Adjust the pants and reach up. Good. Hands back down to the mat. Step back into plank. Left knee to left elbow. Change, right knee to right elbow. Stretch back into dog. Good. Breathe in your down dog. Then look in between your hands. Step or float up to the front. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. All right, now if you struggle with balance, you're going to do this next part with your fingertips at a wall. This is me with my fingertips at the wall. Okay, so shift your weight over into your left heel. Press straight down to the center of the left heel. Feel your body tall up over that leg. And then slide your right heel up the inseam of your left leg for tree pose, Vrikshasana. Then bring your palms together once you're steady. And if everything's going well, stretch your arms up. If everything starts to sink over and twist and get weird, it would be better for you to have the fingertips at the wall. Bring your arms back down, leg back down, change sides. So first, shift into the right center heel, tall through your spine, slide your heel up your thigh. If you can't get it all the way up, don't worry, just get it where you can. Put your hands out in front of you. Also, if you can't get it all the way up, they make the pill for that. I'm sure you can Google. Stretch your arms up. Connect into that right heel again, tall through your spine. And bring your arms and your leg down. Turn to your right, take your legs wide apart, spread your arms. Utthita Trikonasana. Turn your left leg in and your right leg all the way out. Now raise your right arm up and keep this length through your right side body as you tip from your pelvis out over your right thigh. Put your right hand down onto your shin, ankle, or your block. Reach into the four corners of your feet. Stretch your legs. Lift your heart and open up like your back's up against the wall. Inhale to come back up, reach with your top arm. Turn your legs to the other side. Your right leg angles in slightly, the left leg turns all the way out. Raise your left arm up. Turn that left thigh all the way out so your knee is tracking with your second, third toe. And then keep this length on your body as you tip your pelvis out over your thigh. Go slow so you can feel the pelvis tipping. Don't go faster than the pelvis, otherwise you'll end up in slouch asana. That's not a good asana to do. It's almost as bad as disc dump asana, which again, there's these, I'm going to try to avoid these. Reach your left outer hip towards your back heel so that your butt doesn't swing out. And then grow long through the line of your back ankle. Open your chest. Spread the tops of the shoulder blades as well as the chest at the same time so you're not yanking your arm behind you. Breathe through your nose. Be in your body. Feel the breath moving. Feel the flow of energy in your body. Then press into your feet. Inhale, come back up. Turn your left toes in, hands onto your hips. Roll your chest open, inhale. And exhale, tip forward. Bring your fingertips down. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale, fold, walk your hands back. So one thing you might notice is when you're practicing, this time that you spend where you're in your body, focusing on your breath, not only how good it feels, but how you're able to process things that are going on throughout your day with a little more clarity. Like for example, I was having super stressful day the other day, and I just don't know how to deal with this situation. After practicing for an hour, I felt like, now I know exactly how to do this. I don't have the emotional charge. Your body can release the emotional charge as you practice. So that's all kind of cool. Okay, now bring your hands over towards your right ankle. So if possible, you're going to try to take your ankle with your left hand. You could use this right hand like a prop so that you don't go into slouch asana. And change sides. Walk your hands over to the left. Feel your breath. Imagine your breath could expand throughout your whole body. Then come back to center. Inhale into the flat back again. Bring your hands to your hips. Press into your feet, come up to stand. Turn your left foot out and step up to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into the flat back. Step back into plank pose. Lower slowly into low plank pose, knees down or not, your call. Lift back up into high plank. Stretch back into down dog. Then step your right foot up by your right thumb. Warrior one, inhale, come up. Warrior two, open up to your side. Then straighten your right leg, come back into triangle pose. Now we're going to try to challenge the balance. So bring your left hand to your hip, bend your right knee, put your right hand a foot in front of your pinky toe and scoot your back foot about 12 inches closer. Now hold right there. Before you go up, look down at your right leg and make sure that your thigh is turned out so your knee is tracking with your second, third toe again. Now keep this leg on its track. Keep your right outer hip firm, lean into your right foot and raise your back leg. So it should be like a weight that you have to use to hold from your core. Keeping your lumbar spine long, your right outer hip engaged. Put a little bend in your right knee and push into your right foot even. The heel, the big toe, and little toe mound. Now at the same time, reach your right outer side rib away from your right hip and reach straight out through your crown. Then if you're steady, try taking your left arm up Bend your right knee and come back into warrior two. Reverse warrior, flip your palm and reach up without sinking into your left side kidney band. Bring your hands to the mat and step back, downward facing dog. You can add a vinyasa if you like, otherwise right back into down dog. Step your left foot. Inhale into warrior one, raise your arms up. Open up to your side for warrior two. Then straighten your left leg and reach into triangle pose. Bend your knee. Knee comes over the ankle. Put your hand a foot in front of your foot as you scoot your back foot 12 to 16 inches closer. Now wait, pause here in this position. The chest is open. You have your core turned on. Your spine is nice and long and strong. Lean into your left foot and raise your back leg, keeping your left outer hip firm. Don't let it kick out to the side. Balance your left hip right over your ankle. Push into your left foot. And as you move your hips towards your back heel, scoop up your belly, turn your ribs, and maybe take your arm up once you're steady. Now, if this pose is just too challenging, you can practice it against a wall with your back against a wall, or you can just keep practicing triangle until you feel really confident in triangle pose. This is like triangle, advanced triangle. Bend your knee and slide back as smooth as you can into warrior two. Then hands to the mat. Step back into plank pose. Stretch back into downward dog. Then look in between your hands, hop to a seated position, and lie down onto your back. Bridge pose, bring your heels close to your buttock with your feet hip distance apart. Check with your fingertips that your heels are equidistant from your shoulders. Then press down your heels, press your arms down into the floor, and lift your hips up. So just like when we were practicing locust, how you're pressing with the arms to make sure your back muscles turned on. Remember that? Press into your feet, roll your groins, your inner upper thighs down, but then engage your glutes in the backs of your legs. Before this, you didn't even know you had any control of your groins, did you? Now you do. Relax the sides of the jaw, the neck, the inner upper thighs, but then firm the backs of the legs, firm the glutes, press your arms down, and see if you can lift just 1 inch higher without straining. Lower your hips back down. One more time. Press down into your feet and lift up. Ooh, Ollie's not going to like this dog barking right now. Get him, Ollie. Slowly lower yourself back down. Bring your knees into your chest. Gently hug the knees in. Then curl up towards your knees and stretch your arms forward. Pretend like your hands were pushing down into blocks. Good, so push down like you're pushing into blocks and hug your armpits towards the hips. Squeeze your abs in so that your middle abs disappear. Squeeze your low abs into your upper abs and your upper abs into your low abs. Then slowly push your left heel forward without the middle abs showing again. And keep your left side lower belly drawing in. Don't let it follow the leg. Slowly change legs. Slowly change legs. And keep going side to side now. 30 seconds. I'm going to go take a smoke break while you can do that. Nah, I'm just kidding. Last 20 seconds. Ten. Then hold that extended leg and raise it up halfway. Hold those abs in, crunch up another inch, and push your other leg out to meet it. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and really. I just want to see how much I can make Stacy shake. All right, good. Then set the feet down, open up the arms like cactus arms, and let your knees swivel over to the right, look to your left. This is another variation of corpse. This is chalk outline corpse. You know, and there's like a murder, and they have to chalk outline it. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I'll work on that one. Change sides, knees over to the other side. And come back to center. Take happy baby, reach onto the insides of your knees, grab a hold of the outsides of your feet. And then stretch your legs out along the floor for Shavasana, corpse pose. Palms up at your side, let your feet fall open. All right, so now we're going to do a meditation technique similar to what I was talking about earlier, how, you know, the practice can really help you to release a charge that you're holding in your body, the emotional charge. So we're going to do this meditation technique. Maybe you don't have a full 30 minutes to practice or something, but you're tripping. You can just use this meditation technique, or it's good to practice in a yoga. So with each exhalation, I want you to imagine your breath like a wave of energy rolling down past your feet and away from you. And each time you breathe out, you're releasing any tension that you're holding in your body. It's getting carried down away from you with that wave. And when you breathe in, fresh energy is coming in, healing like a soothing balm over your body. And along with the exhalation that's carrying away any physical tension, any worries or concerns that come up, instead of getting tangled up in them, just let them go down past your feet and away from you. Be in your body, feel the breath, feel the sensations. Then gently bend your knees and roll over to your side. Press yourself up to seated. Bring your palms together. Thank you. Namaste. All right. Good job today. If you could feel what I was talking about with the whole sensations thing and the being in your body, just leave a comment below. I feel you. And then I'll know that you know what I'm you're picking up what I'm putting down. The other thing, make sure to hit that like button. And I would appreciate if you keep doing that. Also, if you haven't already, if maybe you just forgot or something, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Really important. Appreciate that. Make sure that you don't miss any future uploads. And that it's the best way to support the channel if you're enjoying the challenge. All right. See you next time. See you tomorrow.